What lovely ladies,
yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It restores your faith in humanity.
Yeah, good Yorkshire spirit. Now, a Yorkshire Dales sheep farmer is getting help from an unusual workforce during the busy lambing period. Rodney Beresford, who rears 500 sheep on the hills at Ribblehead, is welcoming groups of asylum seekers who help him look after ewes and newly born lambs.
Yes, the Yorkshire Dales Millennium Trust pay for him and his time and the asylum seekers to get to see another side to life in Britain, as our business correspondent Spencer Stokes now explains.
It's been one of the toughest winters sheep farmer Rodney Beresford can remember. Looking after his flock spread across steep-sided hills in the Dales is tiring and time-consuming, but help is at hand. Singing Iranian folk songs, a group of 12 asylum seekers have arrived at Ribblehead. Some have been in the UK a few weeks, others several years, all waiting to hear if they're allowed to stay. Within minutes, they're passing newborn lambs to Rodney and learning about sheep farming in Yorkshire.
Why are you putting that on the tail?
It shortens the tails and keeps the lambs cleaner, so they don't get keep the flies off them.
All right.
Yeah. So, hopefully, you're a boy.
The visitors come from all over the world, many from rural villages, so they're familiar with livestock.
I feel very well because when I see the lamb like this, I remember my home, I remember in Somalia, I remember every single home, I remember my family, I remember everything.
Well, it's beautiful today, but it's been a brutal winter, particularly difficult for Rodney, and having the asylum seekers here really does help him out. For every group that arrives, Rodney receives a small payment, a boost to his income after he spent an extra £14,000 feeding his sheep through the cold weather.
This is one way of diversifying. It's I don't make a lot of money out of it at all, but it's a big help. There's 100 people a year at least that come out for lambing. It genuinely makes a difference. It's one of the best things I've done, really, I think, over years.
There's more singing on the slopes below Ingleborough over lunch. It can all look very jovial, but Issa is a Burmese asylum seeker. His family victims of ethnic cleansing.
Their lives are at risk and they flee. Nobody would leave their home unless they were forced to do so. And so many of these people have fled from their homes. They suffered from severe trauma. The journey here, many people won't talk about the journey because it's been too traumatic and too difficult.
Pennygant, Whernside, Ingleborough. Three Peaks.
After a quick geography lesson, the day on Rodney's farm ends. Some will come back, others face the prospect of a return to less friendly surroundings. Spencer Stokes, BBC Look North, Ribblehead.
What a lovely meeting of
Looks nice
cultures.
on Rodney's farm, doesn't it?
Absolutely. What a wonderful welcome to the UK. Now, we're going to talk about old-fashioned...